John Sarno, some of the studies, if you don't believe this is going to work, you're not going to work. How, is there a belief system in this process?
Well,
or is that a whole interview series?
you cannot take belief systems out of healthcare, period. You know, the belief system, the placebo, all that stuff, it's very, very, very powerful. And it's probably one of the great mysteries in human beingness, but it's also great because it's the great mystery. It's almost the spiritual mystery that no matter what you give a person, if it's a pill for Parkinson's, if it's a pill for depression, if it's a pill for praying, if the person's belief system believes that that's the real pill, they're going to get an effect from it, right, in a certain amount of population.
What's wrong with that, though?
So, wonderful thing, but it always keeps you stuck in the unconscious, and you'll never get out of the game. Now, you can use it if you know how to use it, you know how suggestion used, that's all good, but it's still this unconscious kind of game that goes on. And it's scary because I think, or fascinating because some of the real researchers in that field, you know, like, one of the most amazing ones is a fellow called Ted Kapchick. Now, Ted Kapchick was an acupuncturist. He wrote a book, and I remember meeting him for the first time was in the 80s, you know, The Web Has No Weaver, and he had no real formal education. He's just this guy that went to school in Macau, got an acupuncture degree. But he, along the line, consciousness began to seep in, and he realized, wait a minute. If I put a needle there, or put a needle there, or put a needle there, it seemed to like all have the same effect. But my teacher said put them there, and my teacher said put them there. But it didn't always seem where you put the needle was so important to getting the effect. And he started to really discover so much about the placebo effect. And then Irving Kirsch, in his wonderful book, The Emperor's New Drug, really gives almost an amazing amount of information to say maybe the entire positive benefit, at least in mild to moderate antidepressants, is all placebo generated. I mean, this is huge. So, does that play a part? Yes. Should every doctor know how to interact? Every therapist should know how to use it as a positive thing? You bet you, right? But we're not, that's always going to be part of something, but we're talking about skills that you can develop. So, you can tell somebody that, okay, you can climb this mountain, and if you take this pill, you're going to climb that mountain. It's going to make you a great mountain climber, and so on. That may work a little bit, but when you really get up there and you have to be on the mountain, you can't. You have to have real time, permanent skills to do that. It's just not going to work, right? You're going to get exhausted. You're going to fall down. You're not going to be. You've got to deal. And so, what we're talking about, as we open up that unconscious part of the brain, people learn the secrets of life. For thousands of years, people have been looking, what's the secret to life? Know thyself, they often said. It was written on the Temple of Adelphi, and also in the Matrix, when Neo goes to see the Oracle, you know, and it's like, know thyself, know thyself. So what we're saying is there's a pathway in there to know thyself. And we highly recommend it to anybody that wants to really make a difference in a person's life, especially in the health field, in all areas, to say, listen, come in and explore, you know. And we offer, for people that have a lot of years in that area, we'll offer it absolutely free because we believe it's so important that you have a personal experience. And once they open up that dynamic, they begin to know themselves and understand new ways to help human beings, because Unify is really bent on that. You know, how can we get something going?